Hey, it's Howard Naylor from the Listening Chair. I have Jean-Pascal Panchard here, and from Stenheim Audio, all the way from Switzerland. And I wanted to just have a little informal conversation. Thank you for coming all the way here and visiting us here at Capital Audio Fest 2024. We're in the VPI room, and you can just see a little bit in the background. We have one of your reference speakers here. And I've been in the VPI room many times, and there's always been very good sound, but I must say this is the best sound that I've heard. I think they've matched up your speakers before, and they were always phenomenal, but this time it's really over the top. So I said, let's sit down and let's share what's going on with some of our group members. So welcome.
Thank you for inviting me for this interview. Yes, we are very proud to be present in this VPI room because it's a prestigious brand, and we are happy to partner with them.
So tell us, you came all the way from Switzerland. Where's the company located?
Yeah, we are in the French part of Switzerland, located in the middle of the Alps, which is we are surrounded by the highest mountain of the Alps.
Okay.
We are from Vétro, which is a really little town close to, I would say, half an hour from Montreux, if maybe many people know Montreux for their festival, and at about 1.5 hours from Geneva.
Okay. Tell us about your factory. How many people work in the factory?
We are 10 today, so that's not a big factory, but still, yes, many people are doing different tasks. So we need to be well organized to make the best thing.
Everybody closes down in the middle of the day, and you guys, I don't know, hang out.
Go to the mountain skiing.
Yeah, go to the mountain skiing, or we
would love it.
Go. What do they do in the mountains? They make make that sound through the mountains that rings through the mountains.
Yeah, we call it this big like pipes. Like,
yes.
This is the core des Alpes.
Okay.
We say it in French because we come from a French area, French-speaking area. And then this big core, it's made to communicate. It was the communication way at the ancient time, where from one side of the valley to the other side of the valley, they could really send some signal. Even we have cows going to the mountain for summer vacation.
Okay.
So this is pretty preserve the nature. And we have some vineyards down the valley, so that's pretty also unusual. That people don't think that we have good wine in Switzerland, even wine simply.
Right.
We do.
Okay.
And yes, our factory we call it a manufacturer because everything is handmade. So we assemble everything so carefully. We pay a lot of attention. So we ask our people to stay calm, to take the time to make the things in the best manner.
Okay.
And so yes, we have it's a more we business. So family, it means that we have the spirits of a family, and our employees. Yes, we try to build a nice collaboration, a nice behavior with our employees.
Well, I'm sure that's a big capital investment also, because you got to have cranes to move these things around, and just it's not easy to move a 550-pound speaker around.
No, absolutely not. But we have a way to build. So, for example, that speakers we build from the floor. We have the structure. We mount like that, and we assemble the panel on the side.
Okay.
And then, of course, we have only one time to do it backwards to back. Okay. So it's we really think always. Of course, it's very heavy parts. We think of the best way to minimize the constraint of the weight.
Right.
But of course, we need to have some tools and some equipment that make us able to do it properly.
Right. Tell us a little bit about the company philosophy, your role at the company. That'd be great.
Yes, I am the CEO and owner of Stenheim, and Stenheim has been founded in 2010, and I took over the brand in 2013 and started to develop the whole line of speakers based on this special concept of Stenheim, The concept is divided in three main points.
Okay.
First, aluminum enclosure, very massive. It's over 550 pounds per speakers.
Right. This model back here.
Yes.
What is the name of this model?
Yeah, this model is the Reference Ultime Two.
Okay.
It's the latest model that we develop on the reference line. The reference line is our top line for speakers. We have also the aluminum line. And this model took the concept of the already famous Reference Ultime, and with the Dapolito, three-way, 5 drivers, fully symmetrical drivers array, and each driver has his own enclosure.
Okay. What's the cost on the speaker, first of all?
This model with the new reference platform costs around 200K in US.
Okay. One thing that impressed me right off the bat with the speaker, and I want to back up in a second, but I wrapped this thing, okay? I've wrapped, 1-inch thick aluminum speakers, and there's nothing. Tell us about the enclosure.
Yes, absolutely. This we have really pushed the boundaries at the maximum, because, of course, the reason of that is that we want to have no contribution coming from the enclosure. And how we did it, it's simply by using a really massive, first very stable structure, then some thick panel, but those panels have been heavily damped with constraint layer and the 3-layer special damping that we use in all our speakers. So this makes a really sophisticated enclosure.
Okay. And this particular model, can you tell us about the drivers a little bit? I'm sure you guys use these proprietary drivers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure they are,
yes,
for that kind of money.
Yeah,
Tell
highly
us about
customized, I would say.
Okay.
And because we work with a very close partner, really doing some of the best professional drivers, making the highest sensitivity drivers available, because we believe that the sensitivity, the highest sensitivity, it's a key to get all the expression, the microdynamic of the music. So this is a very important part of our design, these high efficiency drivers, made of mainly organic materials for the membrane, that also gives something a bit special, because the sound is really natural, and with with real tones. That's very important to get the most natural sound out of it.
Tell us about the gaskets that you use, because those must be special too, no?
Yes, of course. Everything has to be sealed, properly sealed, because it's very important that the driver work with the right load. So we use different type of gasket between the panels and between the drivers and the panels. Yes.
Okay. And all of your speakers are sealed speakers?
Not all of sealed. So, for example, this the medium and tweeter are sealed. The bass section we are using port, but it's a very sophisticated port, laminar port, backfiring, but very low noise and very efficient calculation. So that's something a bit special.
And what about sensitivity? What kind of amps do you pair these with?
That's pretty easy for the amps to be paired with, because we have a 95 dB sensitivity.
Oh, okay.
Which is
unusual for a speaker of this type of design.
Exactly. So that means you could theoretically use 10 watts amplifiers to have almost 100 watts, 100 decibel of SPL, which is absolutely largely sufficient. Of course, we appreciate to have a bit more, but it's not necessary to have a high power.
Wow, that's super interesting. Is this your top of the line speaker, or there's something above it?
There is something higher. So this is the first model on the reference range. We have 2 higher models, the Reference Ultime 3, and the reference statement with 4 towers of speakers instead of 2.
Are some of those towers are bass towers, or?
Yes.
Okay.
Sub towers we call it, because we have we have 6 13-inch drivers, 3 at the front, 3 at the back, so giving a really large headroom on the lowest frequencies.
Now those are big drivers. Those are big cones.
Yeah.
Some people say that the larger cones are slower than smaller cones.
Smaller cones are, yes, lighter, but the problem is that it's difficult to let them, because you need more of them,
Okay.
and it's quite difficult to let them work all exactly at the same
Right. A little
synchronized,
cohesion
I would
problems.
say.
Yeah.
So that's, we believe, we have listened to that, and we prefer personally to have a larger membrane. We have two of them, but it's they are really paired, so to get the best result. For us, it's we think it's the best way to reach the highest level of quality of the bass section.
Okay. So the top of the line speaker, the separate tower speaker, what's the price on that?
Now it's around 700,000,
Okay.
which is pretty much, but we have for that per side almost £2,000, which is pretty much for such a system.
A lot of material.
Yeah.
A lot of material. And then on the lower end, where do your speakers start at?
On the other hand, we start with a small bookshelf.
Okay.
We call it this Aluminium 2, that size approximately. And that's really one of the very best small speakers in terms of efficiency. 93 dB for small bookshelf, that's pretty high.
Mm-hmm.
And we keep all the quality from the treble to the bottom. It doesn't go so low compared to the biggest, but it's always keep the same speed, because we want to have this a coherence between all the registers from the top high to the top bottom. So it's very speed and very dynamic and very expressive.
Okay. And what's the cost of the bookshelf?
Bookshelf is around $15,000.
Thank you. And I know this room has generated a lot of excitement. We had to kick out a lot of people for us out of this room for us to sit down today.
Yeah, that's correct.
So Jean-Pascal,
thank you for
thank you so much.
inviting me.
That's incredible. And
Yes.
we look forward to hearing more from your company and what you guys have coming next. You know?
Yes.
Thank you.
And if once you come to Switzerland, don't hesitate to visit us.
I will definitely do that. Thank you. I'd love to. Thank you. I'll see the cows and I'll see the high-tech speakers. So.
Yes.
All right, everybody. Thanks. Until next time, we're signing off. Take care, everyone.
Thank you.